In this video, we'll charm you with 2 practical steps for building a design differentiation and using the penetration niche strategy. In both cases, we'll show you how to implement the theory. Hence, you can use it in your business. First, let's start with the design differentiation. It is a differentiation in which you develop a product that looks different from its direct competitors. This is like the torso building, which has a spinning shape. It is much distinguished than other tall buildings. So, to use the design differentiation, you need to know what do you want customers to think of your product. Then, design the product so that it would fit your brand. Let's show you how you can use design differentiation. We'll take a children's playground. The owner wants to have their own distinguishing place. Hence, she decides to design the place in the spirit of the sea. Inside her children's playground, there would be boats, fish dolls, sand which would give a feeling of a beach, and of course, the walls would be colored in blue, so it will look very different from her competitors, which don't have a concept. As can be realized here, the children's playground had its own product design differentiation. Her place was designed in a concept of sea, so it looks distinguished from her direct competitors, which had a more usual children's playground. In a perspective of product design differentiation, the children's playground owner has branded her business as a sea concept playground. In the second step, she designed her business with elements that feel like children playing nearby and in the sea. Likewise, sand, boats, and more. Next part, let's examine an example of penetration niche strategy. We'll start with its definition. You start selling and examine how the market reacts. Then, you hope to find a group of people with similar characteristics that buy more than others. If you find this kind of group, you will find a niche. One of the scenarios to utilize this kind of strategy is when you know your niche, then you will start testing what sub-niches are buying more. For instance, you own a mobile store. You sell only phones for elderly people, so you know your niche. Now, you want to know what types of mobile phones each gender prefers. You check the cash register software. Then, you discover that males like mobile phones X, Y, and Z, whereas women like mobile phones type A, B, and C. In this example, you know your niche is elderly people. In the second step, you want to find a sub-niche, meaning the types of phones each gender of elderly people will prefer. So, the sub-niche here is by gender, elderly males and elderly females. Then, you test which types of phones each gender prefers. You discover that males prefer mobile phones X, Y, and Z, and females would buy more mobile phones of type A, B, and C. Hence, you will know which types of phones you should offer, both in marketing and sales, to each gender. Let's summarize briefly this video. We charmed you with 2 examples of how to use the design differentiation and a penetration niche strategy. Then, we showed you the steps how to use design differentiation and one occasion how to use the penetration niche strategy. We hope that this video convinced you that you could implement what you will learn in our online courses. As you realized, we use the power of storytelling to make the lesson clearer and easier to execute in your business. Next, if you are convinced that we can help you increase your sales, please click on Enroll the course. If you still hesitate, you are more than welcome to download some worksheets. You will just need to insert your email. Then, you can download the entire library. What do you prefer to do?